Why does entropy increase with mixing? Have you ever wondered why mixing substances seems to create a messier situation? This phenomenon is closely tied to the concept of entropy, particularly the entropy of mixing. So, let's break it down in a simple way. When you mix two or more substances, like different gases or liquids, the molecules of each substance have more freedom to move around. This increased freedom means that there are more possible arrangements for those molecules. Think of it like a room full of people. If everyone stands in one corner, the arrangement is quite limited. But if everyone spreads out across the room, there are countless ways they can be positioned. This idea is at the heart of why entropy increases with mixing. Entropy is a measure of disorder or randomness in a system. When substances are separate, each one occupies its own space, and the arrangement is more ordered. But once you mix them, the molecules can spread out and fill the entire space, leading to a more disordered state. Let's consider a practical example. Imagine you have two different gases separated by a wall. When you remove that wall, the gases can expand into the entire area. This expansion allows the molecules to occupy many more positions and speeds, which increases the entropy of the system. In the case of liquids, the same principle applies. When you mix two liquids, their molecules become more randomly distributed. Even if you mix water at different temperatures, the overall entropy increases. The heat from the warmer water spreads out, creating a more uniform temperature and a greater number of molecular energy states. This increase in entropy is not just a theoretical concept, it has real-world implications. It explains why mixing is spontaneous. Systems naturally tend to move toward states where components are evenly distributed. This tendency is evident in processes like diffusion, where substances spread out in space, and heat transfer, where energy moves from warmer areas to cooler ones. So, to sum it up, the increase in entropy when mixing substances happens because mixing allows for a greater number of molecular arrangements. This leads to a more disordered state, which is energetically more probable. Understanding this principle helps us grasp the nature of spontaneity and equilibrium in thermodynamics.